Hey everybody, it's Dr. Maya Alapin, Mama Soul Doc. What's the relationship between the mind and our behavior? I think a lot of people don't realize that the way we act and the way our body expresses itself, like down to, the way your posture is, the way your blink rate is, the way your, movements are, how different people walk differently, how different everything that people do. All of this is an expression of kind of like a blueprint that's inside of, I don't know where it exists, whether it's in the universe or inside of our DNA or whatever, but somewhere there's some kind of prescription of who you are, map. And what creates that map is a combination of your experiences, how your mind has assessed those experiences, what it did with the information from each experience, and what it informed your autonomic nervous system to do anytime one of those experiences is repeated, right? So the way your mind operates is, oh, I see something that's either familiar or unfamiliar. Either my response to what's familiar is more of that, or, oh, no way, I don't want that. Or your response to what's unfamiliar is more of that, or no, I don't want that. And those decisions kind of are the content of your life. So, what determines which one you choose is a combination of your unconscious program, which is telling you, oh, well, somebody yelled at you when you were a kid and they still loved you. So, being yelled at must have something to do with love. And so you bring that into your future self. And then somebody yells at you and you think, oh, they must love me. Even though that's not exactly correct. It's just like a mislearning from youth, that kind of crept into your older years. And now you are responding to the stimulus as though you're a child. So that's the whole trick is working out how the mind has decided on all the ideas it came up with that define you, your way of speaking, your ambitions, your metabolism, your libido, who you choose to hang out with, your friends. Everything that you do is an expression of that memory bank and how your soul or your whatever you think it is, spirit, interpreted it and digested it. And now, as you age, you're reminded of and reflecting those same behaviors, or you're thinking, oh, those behaviors did not serve me, and so I'm interrupting them. So that's the whole kind of um, template of how hypnosis is so powerful because its whole goal is to investigate that relationship between the program of the mind and the autonomic nervous system, like the software to the hardware, because that's how the human condition and the human person exists, is based on a certain software. The hardware produces an outcome. Just like your regular computer has a motherboard, which is like the brain, and then the software that is on the motherboard is telling us, do this, do that, do this, do that. And then the programs and the applications go and do that. Like little, they march out and do the thing that they're supposed to do, make you able to type on Word or whatever. Well, your body is the same. There's a central, like, charging station, a central battery, and a central storage of information. And that talks to the various pieces of the nervous system that express your behavior and your character and everything about you, even your appearance. So, an easy way to change those outward things is to go back to the original software. You can also do it from the outside in, like changing the behavior. Like that's modifying behavior. And there's lots of therapies that do that. But see how that's from the external. It's not exactly the same as like, well, why do I even have that behavior? Why don't I sort that out? So I'm trying to talk about what it is that makes the subconscious have such an influence on our life and experience. Well, that's what it is that original fundamental connection between the software and the expression of the software, which is our body and our behavior and our emotions and everything else. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for listening. This is Dr. Maya Alapin, Mama Soul Doc in Montreal, Quebec.